Squad up. Shout out to the baby mama terrorist bounty hunters. Man, this is an interesting story right here. A very interesting story. And I'm sure a lot of you fathers know what I'm talking about because y'all still go through this. Y'all went through this. And it's going to continue to go on as long as this system is the way it is. Now, people who don't know who Mel B is the baby mama terrorist uh, who has a child with Eddie Murphy. Mel B was one of the Spice Girls. I believe she's from the UK. And as you see, you don't hear nothing about Spice Girls and all that jive, because that was years ago. But as you see, I post on the Fuck Child Support Instagram, Mel B wants Eddie Murphy to pay more child support. Why? Because she alleged that her income is drastically, drastically reduced. Now, I know y'all looking at this saying, what the fuck? I know you are. Now, these baby mama terrorists, these feminists, and these fake ass queens, oh, they like, what's the big deal? She's struggling. She has the child, and if she has the child, she got to keep the child good and happy and keep him clothed and everything. He should pay more child support. See, that's the horse logic that you're gonna hear from them. But let's talk the reality of logic when you hear somebody say some shit like this. If your income drastically reduced, then I think you better do two things. One, you better get you another job. You better go work at Walmart. Walmart always hiring. You better go to UPS. You better go back and do you a tour for your Spice Girl reunion or something. You need to get in some movies. Maybe you need to go on OnlyFans. Or you need to give Eddie Murphy or any father, it could be temporary till you get your shit right. But let him get primary custody because ain't no father here to help you out. The father is there to take care of the child, not your funky ass. And the way these court systems, unfortunately, the way they are, I hear many fathers when I was going to court when they say she's misusing the money. And I sit there and hear the judge say she has the right to do what she pleases with that child support. And that's why I never said nothing. Because why waste my time? Because once that child support go into their hands, they can do whatever they want. And that's why you got a lot of Ray Caruth agendas going on now. Because since the system don't want to take care of it, then these men decide to take care of it themselves. And it's unfortunate that many fathers go through this, and yet no one gives a shit. They say, well, you should have stayed. It's cheaper to keep her. You know, that's them simps logic. And you got these low lifted ass whores that sit back and say, well, it is what it is. Should have kept your pants zipped. Should have kept your pants zipped. You know, you should have wore condoms and shit like that. They basically it's a deflect of the situation at hand, which is she cannot afford to take care of her own child. So she don't need, well, in her case, she got sole custody. She don't need sole custody. If you can't afford to take care of your child because of your financial situation, then what you need to do is go ahead and let him get sole custody, even if it's temporary till you get your shit right. He's paying $25,000 a month, y'all. He's not paying $300, $400, $500. He's paying $25,000 a month. And because she's going through her hard times, her struggles, he's supposed to be liable for it. And these courts allow this shit. Now imagine y'all who's not as rich as Eddie Murphy and everything. that's paying $1,000, 500, 600. And then you have your baby mama Terrace who's struggling. Maybe she lost a job because of the pandemic, laid off, cut back, fired, or whatever. If she even have a job, because a lot of them getting Section 8 handouts, vouchers, and everything else. But then she goes to court, not because you're not being a father, but because of her struggles and her situation. She want to go up on your child support so she ain't got to do shit. Or she can spend on the next nigga that she with, like the married nigga that she with. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I put up there. Eyes loves that handout. So let's go. I want to go to the article. I want to go to the article where they talk about this. This is in the U.S. Suns, and I'm going to read this. Just read along with me. Mel B may have been in the money after the Spice Girls' lucrative reunion tour last year, but she's been hit hard in 2020 and is in a fresh wrangle with ex Eddie Murphy. The duo share a daughter, Angel, but are back in the U.S. courts after her lawyer said her income had dramatically reduced in a move set to reignite their fury disputes. Yeah, they've been having issues for years. Because first I remember Eddie Murphy was saying that wasn't even his kid. Then they did DNA and he was the father. And, you know, it went from there. You know how that go. Once your DNA says you the father, oh, child supporters are coming. And check this out. Her income dramatically reduced. So that's supposed to mean that's the father's fault. That's supposed to mean that I'm supposed to pick up the slack. The man is already paying. I'm talking about fathers. Father already paying 25%. Some paying 35%. Depends on you know, a lot of rears and stuff like that. So he got to take care of his house 100%, but he can't because he got to take off 35% going over to the whorehouse. Now, most fathers won't equal parent time, and they don't get it. And the ones that do get it still have to pay some form of child support. Let's continue. Mel has asked the dad of 10, yes, he got 10 kids, y'all, to reveal all of his income and fresh paperwork as well as pay her legal costs. Now, ain't this some shit? Now, she want him to pay for her legal costs. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Check this out. A previous deal agreed in 2009. They agreed. Gave Mel sole custody after Eddie was ordered to pay $21,000 per month, plus additional health insurance and education costs. He agreed with that. He agreed with that. But I saw it was 25,000. Maybe that's with all the health insurance and the education costs. But on here it says 21,000 per month. In new court documents, the star claims she has made numerous efforts to resolve the case without court intervention without any success, and has now asked for a hearing in January. Here's the thing. You got a lot of nerve to come ask me to give you extra money out of pocket after you put me on child support? Oh, no, sir. That's the only way you're going to get it. If you take me to court and they go up on it. I'm not going to give you no extra cash. Once you put me on child support because of a fair relationship and bitter and spiteful and all that shit, don't ask me for no extra money. Don't ask me for financial assistance. Don't ask me for handouts. No, I'd rather for you to go back to court and try to get more money. And that's what I say, fathers, you have to start putting your money under your business. You have to start having EIN numbers. You got to start putting your mother or your father as the owner of your business, or put yourself as 5% or 10% and let them get the majority because that be their business. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting everything in your bank account. Anything under your social security number will come up as yours. You work a job, they know it under your social. Men have to start changing the laws in their mind, Child support ain't going nowhere. But it's ways around it. It's not easy, but that's why we got to come together and we help each other out. Now, for y'all to have good paying jobs, lawyer, doctor, construction worker, stuff like that, of course I ain't tell you quit that job and start your own business. But the money that you paying in child support, $1,000, $500, $2,000, you can start your own business on the side, put in somebody else's name that you trust. Do a contract with them because they, motherfuckers will flip, greed, whatever, divorce, separation. What you do is get that business going. You're going to get good write-offs for your first 7 years. Also, the money that you pay in the child support, you'll get it back on your side business. That's why I say 2021, I'm going to do more of that. But it's going to be private. And it's not going to be free. But it's going to help you change the laws in your mind. Guaranteed. Let's get back to this. In new court documents, the star claims she has made, I'm sorry, we did that already. Let's go to the next one. Her lawyer explained Eddie and Melanie have both established careers in the entertainment industry. Unfortunately, Melanie's income has dramatically reduced, such as she must consider modifying child support for the first time. So because it's the first time in history that you modifying some child support, that makes it right, because you broke, you struggling, you ain't got shit, you fucked up. I know the reason why. I found out the reason why, and when I post that video up, you're gonna see why. That's how I know these baby mama tears ain't shit. Like, for example, I got motherfuckers that I know personally ask for child support because they paying for a married nigga. They take care of a married nigga out of their pocket, splurging the money, because the only way she can keep him is to pay him, rent a friend, or rent a dick or whatever. And you want to hit a motherfucker up talking about some financial assistance. What the fuck I look like? I don't shop at suckers. What the fuck would any man look like? I'm not here to pay for your havoc. I'm not here to pay for your needs, your struggles. And you should be struggling anyway, especially when you supposed to be the one with the high IQs with degrees and smart and making six figures. No, guys, when I tell y'all this shit is real with this baby mama terrorism. That's why I tell y'all, keep them veins cold. Don't fold. Don't fall for the okie doke and the woe is me and I'm struggling. Fuck you. You struggling that bad? Let me keep my kids. You ain't gonna let me keep my kids? Then number one, you don't give a fuck about your kids. And number two, they just want to suck you dry. And I ain't talking head either. According to figures previously showed, the band members made around $3.2 million each year. Each from last year's bumper run of stadium shows. But Mel costly divorce battle with ex Steven Belafonte has dramatically dented her bank balance. Now, that's going to be the next video, because she was married with Steven Belafonte. And it's funny how it's different when the rabbit has the gun. And because of that divorce with her husband, she's the new Eddie. She's fucked. Mel have been able to revive a relationship with Eddie after years of acrimony. And the pair were thought to be back on good terms. Yeah, I bet. Since she has moved back to the UK, where she is living in her native Leeds with her mom, Andrea, and plans to rebuild her life. She got back living with her mama, but this the most best fit, y'all. But I can't say that because Eddie agreed with the sole custody. So I'm just talking us as a whole, because majority of us want our kids or want equal parenting. Most rich guys that ain't trying no more kids, supposed to get all them kids, he actually said, whatever, I don't care. Sole custody, good. Different situation. You got some guys that do say, let me get just every other weekend, because he got a job, because they know they may be, maybe because they know the mom is the most best fit. Maybe she's not a baby mama test. She is a great mother. It be like that sometimes. But she got to go back and move with her mom, and she got to rebuild her life. Continue. As one of the most entertaining stars in show business, he is hoping she's back on the top form soon. Huh. That's very, very funny. That's why I tell y'all, when I call out these baby mama terrorists, I just tell the real. I'm not just run off the side of my mouth. I'm not just run off no emotion. I'm run off facts. Now, this celebrity, she went on tour. She made $2.3 million, and she still need a handout. These baby mama terrorists come in all forms. White, black, blue, green, no matter what religion, what faith, what country, because she's from UK. She's not from America. It does not matter. Child support is a worldwide $51 billion organized crime. Now, that's what they make in America. I don't know what they make all around, but it's a worldwide crime bill. Ain't that right, Joe? And unfortunately, as long as the politicians and everybody get the money and the system get the money, it's going to always be that way. That's why I tell y'all over and over and over and over, and I'm always going to repeat myself, we have to change the laws in our mind. Because if we don't, we're going to struggle, we're going to lose, we're going to get sick, we're going to hate ourselves and die or commit suicide. I really hope that Eddie be able to fight this. If he was smart, he'd have majority of his money in a business and not in his pockets, meaning under his social, under his personal bank account, because that will save him. That will save a lot of you. Stop putting money under your name or on your personal account. Learn these laws and also change the laws in your mind. Well, Mr. Palmer, please like, please share. Please, please, please change them laws in your mind. Well, Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck child support.